What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, I want to give you my review of the Discmania FD. So Discmania FD is one of their staple fairway drivers. This disc is a 7-speed with a 6 glide, a -1 turn, and a 1 fade. So what you can expect out of this disc straight out of the box is maybe a little bit more stable than this, but once you've thrown it for a while, it really works into those exact flight numbers. Now, we tested the Night Strike 1, we tested the Night Strike 2, and we tested the Luster Champion FD. So this is in that luster plastic. Now, what I first noticed with this disc straight out of the box is it's very true to that 6 glide. This disc goes very far. So if you like a slow fairway driver that gets you the distance of some of your slow but stable distance drivers, but you want a straight option, this is going to be a really good disc for you to really pump those nice straight lines. It can handle a little bit of anhyzer on it. It has the stability to handle good power. And if you put it on a hyzer, it's not going to hyzer flip and turn over on you too badly. So this one is the most understable of the bunch, and this one will flip a little bit, but I've thrown this one for a long time, and then I gave it to somebody else, and they've been throwing it for a long time. So this one's a bit flippier. As far as the Night Strikes go, the Night Strike 1 is that perfect mixture of, it has the stability to handle power and to be thrown flat, and it'll still have a finish at the end. And then if you want something a bit more stable, the Night Strike 2 is going to be a lot more stable out of the box, can handle a lot of power, can handle straight flat throws, and maybe even a slight anhyzer, and it'll always work out and have that dependable fade at the end. Now, as far as how it feels in the hand, the plastic feels really good. I'm partial to glow plastic. I find it to be a little bit more grippy, and then also typically glow plastic's a little more stable out of the box. It has a low profile, so it's not too domey, feels comfortable in the hand, but it's also not bored flat. It's right in that sweet spot where it's really comfortable, and it's very shallow in the rim because it's a 7-speed, so it's going to be a little bit more shallow in the rim. So again, it's really easy to hold on to regardless of your hand size. It's going to be a good disc for advanced players, intermediate players, and beginner players. Beginner players may even be able to use this disc on forehand lines as well. I primarily backhand this disc because, again, it's straight, but it's not overstable. So it has stability to handle flat power, but maybe not the stability to handle a hard forehand. So my final thoughts on the FD is I'm going to continue to bag this Night Strike 1. I absolutely love this disc, and it's a staple in my bag. And after doing some further testing and analysis, I found that this disc goes a lot further than I realized that it did. So maybe on some of those shots where I'll be throwing, usually I would throw my Castaplast Lots, which is a 9-speed, has the same numbers as an Innova Savant, or even my Sidewinder. I might disc down and go with this because it does get that big boy distance of a driver, but has the controllability and flies quite a bit slower. So if you were to hit a tree with a slower disc, it's not going to get as bad of a reaction for you. Thank you for watching. This is Iceberg TV. Take care.